What's happening, folks, and welcome to another episode of Stars of Tomorrow, an FM20 series where we look at some of the young players on the game and we see how they get on, of course, their careers. Both players that I pick, players that you guys give me in the comments section. So I think this is the last player we're doing that's currently on the list of players to work for. There might be one more that came up recently. So if you want to give your player a look at on here, all you've got to do is down below leave a comment with the player details, the name, the position, the age, all that stuff, nationality, as much info as you can possibly give me so I can find the guy. Obviously, if it's a big player, obvious, then it kind of helps, makes it easier. But obviously, yeah, much info as you can. Leave one comment. You don't have to leave 2 comments. If I don't reply instantly, it's because I don't have time or I haven't seen it yet, but I will reply. So don't feel you have to put it again in case you're worried about me not seeing it. And also, check the playlist. Make sure your player's not been done already. I'm pretty sure the playlist is up to date with all the episodes. So just look through and find or search the channel. Essentially, a good way of doing it actually is searching the channel for a video. So if you find that player, if you want to see that player, search his player name in the channel search section of the channel. And if he's not come on 1120, then obviously I've not done him. So yeah, also guys, obviously the horrible times right now in the world, unease and uncertainty and anxiety. So hopefully you all guys are staying safe and following the advice that I think we should be staying at home and not going to parks, stuff like that. I don't agree with what Boris Johnson said the other day. I think people are going to take liberties with it, and I've seen already where I live, people are starting to get. Well, don't apply to me. If you're anxious over it, I'm always open to talk to you guys. You can always send me a DM on on Twitter, on Discord. Feel free, Instagram, if you want to talk and just feeling anxiety, want to talk about it. Feel free to get in touch. And I hope if my videos have helped you in any way, fantastic. I hope me having a daily video or 2 videos a day I hope it helps in some way. If it does, I do this for my enjoyment, but if it helps you guys out as well in this time, then great. I hope it just gives you a 20-minute distraction each day from what's going on. It's just not great, is it, guys? So, Alexander Isak, I've managed this guy before, and he was very promising at Dortmund when I had him. Didn't play much with him, but he did all right. Striker, pace is great. Where's his height? Oh, there. 6'3", with 16 pace, 16 jumping reach and acceleration, 14 finishing, 12 composure, anticipation 15 as well. Off the ball is 13. Good penalty taking and good technique. 19 years old. Real Betis. Real's. Oh God. San Sebastian. No, Sociedad. There we go. It took me a second to look at who they were. These names. He's been there this season, just signed, so he can't get in first season. Contract clause is £60 million, so bear that in mind. £60 million contract clause is there. Bear that in mind when you try and sign him. And likes to play shots, which is good, so hopefully we'll be blasting shots at goal randomly. So, you know the way this works. If you don't know how this works, we do like 3 or 4 jumps from this point onwards and see how it gets on. So we usually run 30 years old stop, ish, because it's all about seeing how they develop. And then occasionally we go a bit further than 30, but yeah. First jump, let's go. So, he's back at Dortmund, guys. Again, physicality, great. Loving it. The only difference is the agility is at 17. 15 finishing and 16 dribbling. First it's 15. Penalty taking 15. Technique 16. Vision 15. Very good. A bit more familiar now with his roles behind the striker. Worth £64 million. I also want to sign him, which is interesting. Injury record. Let's have a look at his injury record. Out for 2 months with a torn abdominal muscle, which is the only injury we've had. That's very significant. So let's have a look here. So first year got 16 goals, 2 assists in the Liga. Then he got 5 appearances in the league. 5 goals, 3 appearances in the league. Dortmund got him back for £26 million. Whether that's a clause in the deal, I don't recall. We've seen that actually in that one. And he got 5 goals for his first season. Then he got 10 and 8. And then he got 15 and 8. That's a bargain deal. That's a great deal for him. And the pace, the finishing, it's there. I think he's brilliant for that price. I think you'd be very happy with him at this point. So I also want to sign him. I reckon he could cost you a lot. There is a £66 million release clause that expires in 2024. So let's see if Arsenal pay it or if someone else pays it. Well, is that Bayern Munich? Another Dortmund striker has gone to Bayern Munich. We've seen a bit of a drop off here in stats. I want to see if there's an injury here to him. Listed for £54 million, wanted by Zebre, so Juventus. Injury record. Okay, we had a broken rib. Basically, he was out for a year, essentially, more or less. Got 2 months there, and then came back, and then got one for 4 months. So that year basically is a write-off. We could argue, or at least a good portion of it was. Then after that, pre-injury free. So that's interesting. So Dortmund, we saw here, we got 10-3, then 15-8, then 4-1. Obviously, we know what happened there. 9-0, then 10-2. Munich signed him. First year, got 7 goals in the league and 5 assists overall. So no, 7 goals overall, 5 assists. Sorry, and then 5-3. Who were Dortmund? Who had Munich playing? He's crap. I mean, look at that tackling shit. I mean, come on. Just tell me. What are you playing him for? It's complete useless Bayern Munich out there. So yeah, I mean, not worked out at Bayern Munich, you could argue. I think she should have said Dortmund, if I'm honest with you. But then again, we don't know how this has impacted him. Well, we can tell it's not been great after that. So yeah, we're going to do one more jump and see if he can recover his goals again, back to double figures. Right, folks, he's now in the Premier League at Everton, and we're seeing a drop off in his stats. So we're going to go back to his prime in a second, which was, I think, the one before last, the second one. So we're going to go his best stats. Obviously, it's a bit awkward if we have to do so many year gaps, but we'll show the best stats. Tries, tricks, places shots, quick stuff in both wings. Massive drop off in stats here. Injury record is not bad after the 2 injuries we saw earlier. Career stats. So Munich, 7 goals though off the bench, not bad. Mainly 9 goals, then 2. £30 million, 10 goals, 4 assists. They paid 73 and didn't play him. I think these fees are realistic. I think that's bargain actually. I think you've got a player here. Well, actually, we'll go to his main stats in a second. But yeah, it's dipping off quite quickly. But his pace is holding up a little bit. Let's jump back to his best stats and let's go over them again. So these are what I would consider his best stats. I think this is his best part of his career as well. So he's not got great composure, but he plays his shots. Obviously, there's more player traits added on later on. The pace was at his peak here. His finishing is good. He's good technique, good penalty taking. He's scoring goals for fun. The fee they paid for him is, I think, a bargain deal, £26 million. So I'd say he's worth signing. I really do. I think there's lots of scope there to have a lot more out of him than maybe Munich got out of him. And you never know, if you don't get those big injuries we saw, the 2-month and 4-month injuries, then maybe, he might go on and get double figures every single season. I don't see why he can't. The pace is there. The finishing is good. He tries placing shots as well. So yeah, thank you so much for suggesting, my friend. I hope you enjoyed the video. And next episode, I've already got one recorded or one loaded for my own player, but I'm going to double check, make sure there's no players that other guys want to have a look at. So yeah, once again, like I always said, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have enjoyed the video, hit the like button down below. It all helps the channel grow and progress. If you're new and you like what you see, hit the subscribe button down below as well. And like once again, stay safe. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.